Hi guys, welcome to Toy Chat. Today we are reviewing the Monster High Electrified Cleo and Venus Flytrap. This is Sang.
Autumn.
And Max.
Changing it up. Yes. So these beautiful dolls are Walmart exclusives for $14.99.
Yeah, they're part of the Electrified budget dolls.
So Electrified is the next up and coming Monster High movie. So if you have seen our Sylvie review, these are very similar boxes. The only thing they really change about them is they actually put their names on the boxes this time around.
So technically the name of the Electrified budget line is Hair-Raising Ghouls. And it does say it on the box, but you know,
Where? Oh.
again, you can barely tell what the name of lines are anymore.
Yeah, I mean, they unified these boxes so much that from afar, it looks like there's a nice little description of the doll right there, but it's actually just them saying hair-raising ghouls in like 3 different languages.
Yeah, there's nothing that fancy with the packaging. It's the same as pretty much all the other Electrified dolls. It's a mostly black background with a little bit of like, you know, blue and purple electromagnetic energy on the edges.
We already talked about this, but yeah, they make the dolls pop. So this is the back of the box. Again, very similar to Sylvie's back of her box. They changed up the promo image of the dolls. So it's nice to see what they are intended to look like.
The art's cute. I'm glad they steered away from using like the weird 3D like CGI looking art from some of the more recent main lines. I'm glad they went back to more like traditional digital art.
Yeah, and I appreciate that it's a full image rather than like a close-up of just their face. It's nice to see their full outfit. Yeah, they don't really have a description. Like this one doesn't even have a description of the movie at all.
No. Yeah, not much to see in the back of the box. It's basically just it's all the same across the board except for just the different characters, and there's, you know, little images of other dolls in the line that are available.
So here we have Hair-Raising Ghouls Cleo De Nile out of box. Cleo is rocking this vibrant black and like neon pink hair with some side bangs. There's a little bit of a bluish kind of turquoise highlights in the front bangs.
It's very unique what they did because it looks to me like there's no noticeable blue in the rest of her hair. It's mainly just like in the bangs and on the side.
But when the light catches it, it looks like there's blue tints in it, but it's really hidden.
It's really interesting.
Yeah.
What?
It's very light. I mean, there's some right here. So there's some, but like it's very sparingly used. But yeah, you don't really see any Cleo with like that neon pink hair. It's very reserved to like Draculaura, so it's kind of it's very, very refreshing to see it on other dolls. She has a bright yellow headband that is a giant gemstone with electric like thunderbolts coming out of it.
I kind of wish it was transparent plastic like the rest of her accessories, but
Yeah, same here.
Cute.
Cleo is wearing some yellow eyeshadow. On the very top lids, it's more of a golden eyeshadow with some blue in there, and underneath is some bright yellow eyeshadow on the bottom lids. And she's, you know, rocking her bright blue eyes.
it gives her a very fresh look.
Yeah, like this is probably the most different Cleo has looked since the reboot.
I really like this doll, but I swear to God, I feel that face doesn't look very much like Cleo to me in terms of like expression. She's so like bubbly, fresh-faced looking.
She has some pink lipstick on. It's almost like a light pink, like salmon color. Very nude or like matted. And of course she has her little gem that's on the side.
I just think she looks super white.
She does look super white. I don't know if any Egyptian has.
There's a lot of
blue
appropriation
eyes.
going on.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know too much of history, but
I mean, she's really cute, and I dig her look, but I don't know, she just looks like a white party girl, and makes me not into it.
She's got some fake tan. Honestly, I think the bubbly face contributes to that a lot.
Yeah.
Because it
She always had a very striking, like, Cleopatra look before the reboot, so it's kind of very different for this like bright-eyed, like wide-eyed, like.
Yeah, it's just kind of a jarring change from her, her thinner, like almond eyes and sassier expression.
Yeah.
So it's very different.
But the large eyes does mean you can notice like eye wonk easier. So.
Yeah, and every single one of these freaking Cleos is wonky.
Oh, originally
Good luck
Cleo
finding
had
a nice
horrible
one.
eye wonk too.
Yeah. That's true.
So for Cleo's outfit, she has a knee-length dress. It has a high yellow collar, and the rest of it is this really loud and vibrant geometric pattern of onyx and pyramids and sarcophagi and gems and just everything mummy. So that's really cute.
It
And
reminds me of a Mario game.
kinda, yeah.
Honestly,
like a level.
even though I feel like it could be perceived as kind of like wacky and loud, I adore this dress. I think it's like a big part of the reason why I wanted to buy her, because it just really, really pops out to me. And I love how there's so many like vibrant colors. I feel like we talked about before kind of how this line reminds us a lot of Freaky Fusion, because it's so, it's kind of loud and really colorful and very vibrant.
Yeah.
The only thing I'm not entirely sure if I like about this dress is the trim, the bottom. It's very unique, but it's just the way it's cut reminds me way too much of like Gears a little bit, it's funny you mentioned the pattern reminds me of a Mario game, where it's almost like pixel looking. I don't know, it's something about that portion is kind of like off theme or kind of stands out in a weird way. But it would have been interesting if it had like a jagged trim or like a lightning bolt shaped trim, or I don't know, something different.
I think if you cut off each side of the square and make points instead, that could be cuter.
Yeah.
For her shoes, they're these really basic high heel wedges. Okay, so for the high heel like kind of bent inwards. So if you bend that out, I guess you can kind of see it better. It's more geometric patterns, but a lot of that's lost considering it's all one color. I do like that it's see-through. I think that the see-through accessories are a little bit more fun than just the solid plastic. And then the best part is on her non-wrapped leg. She has this calf accessory, which is not common of an accessory, so that's really fun. But it's this like wrapping around snake with like a little crown on the top of its head.
I really appreciate that. It adds a lot. I think it helps make her look less basic, and it's really cute, very clever. It's like mentioning you almost thought it was an eel. It does have a very electric look to it.
So next up we have Venus McFlytrap. Venus has her usual side shaven head thing. Yeah, she has her shaven side, which is flocked in doll form. Yeah, she has that neon pink hair that's very similar to Cleo's.
No, it's like more neon than usual.
Yeah, it's more neon than usual. But this time around, she has a little bit of yellow in her hair.
And black. Which is not common colors for her at all. So.
Yeah, the only other time I recall Venus having black in her hair was I Heart Fashion Venus. And I loved that. It was very unique and like edgy.
And Ghouls Night Out Venus?
Oh, yeah. She had like a strip of black hair. Anyways, she is sporting these very like spiky, almost like fiery eyeshadow.
Reminds me of something of like someone in Kiss would wear. Just like 80s rocker girl makeup. It's probably the most dramatic makeup we've seen from any of the reboots. But it comes out in these like hot pink spikes with like a neon yellow center for all her eyeshadow. It's so vibrant that it makes her blue eyes look almost like invisible, like as far as comparing them. And hot pink lipstick. I mean, her hairpiece is cute. It's like it's a fly trap.
That's like spread open.
And it's spread open and it's pretty big. The only thing I don't like about these clip-on ones is like from her perspective, it just looks like a flat piece of nonsense. It's from the top where it looks cute.
Yeah.
But you're not really looking at her from that perspective that often.
It's very big. The way it's clipped on, it almost looks like it's like human size. So like maybe you can wear it.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do I want to wear Venus's little hair clip? I might be into that.
That would be cute. Actually, I think it is human size. Yeah.
So for her outfit, she has a sleeveless high collar dress that is form-fitting. The front of it is this black bit with a neon pattern of vines and pink fly trap heads. The sides of her dress are these 2 yellow panels, which has a very slimming and chic look to it.
Yeah, definitely give her more of an hourglass figure, which is pretty cool. And I love the neon. It's very nice.
I have kind of mixed feelings about the back being all like solid color yellow. I do know that is done for a lot of like high fashion dresses. It does have like a slimming look. It looks nice from the front, from the side, but when you completely turn around and you kind of just see like nothing but that solid yellow.
Well, I think in real high fashion, the back would be black again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it would just be the sides that
That
are
would be
yellow.
nicer. I'd like that. Yeah.
That's a lot of pieces and work that they probably didn't want to go through, especially since their hair covers most of it. The bottom of the dress has a spiky neon pink trim, and
How it's layered down here, they kind of overlap, so it's almost like a flower. I think it's kind of cute that way. And then she comes with a fly trap belt that opens up like a bow, and there's vines that comes out of it from both sides.
Autumn was just talking about how much she adores these shoes, so I will let her gush.
so she's wearing these translucent yellow high-heeled jelly shoes. It has even like the side slits for letting your sweat come out easily.
High-heeled jellies.
I am actually not a fan. What Max said earlier was not true. They're like a spiky, electric, whatever. I don't know. They're just yellow hunks of spikes to me.
I like that they're transparent, but they shouldn't have been yellow. I think they should have been a different color. Because unfortunately with Venus's skin, since it's such a light green, they kind of blend together.
So these are our final thoughts on Hair-Raising Ghouls Cleo De Nile and Venus McFlytrap. You know, I was very intrigued by this Cleo when I first saw her, you know, mainly because we just, as I said before, we don't get very many Cleos with pink hair, and she has a very fun, very colorful outfit. Overall, I would recommend these dolls. You know, I think they're very cute. They pop. You know, the Electrified line as a whole is really growing on me. You know, the crimped hair is really cute. It doesn't stay super crimped in box, but and obviously, yeah, it's kind of a hard thing to recreate. But between the two, I definitely prefer Cleo. Venus to me there's just more flaws with her. She's a little bit simpler. And you know, the same issues that are present with Reboot Venus's body are still present here. You can't remove any of her limbs, so you're kind of just stuck with, you know, her body as is. But yeah, I would recommend these.
The whole Electrified line reminds me a lot of, yeah, Freaky Fusion. So I do like that loud motif that they have going on, and I think Cleo really captures that essence, and I think Cleo is definitely a purchase that you should make if you are into that 80s kind of vibrant, bright colors and loudness. And I think both the dolls are very pretty. It's very jarring to see how few items are on these dolls compared to like party ghouls. So 15 is a little pricey for them with no accessories besides, you know, headband and a belt. I like crimped hair. I think in theory it looks nice, but in execution, I think they definitely should have done better. A little overpriced for such budget dolls, but
If they cost less than this, I can guarantee they wouldn't be articulated.
yeah.
Articulation's like a luxury
Yeah.
nowadays. So
How
I
many
mean-
of these? 15?
Yeah. So, I mean, thank you, Mattel, for not making these just 5-point articulations.
I'm not a fan. Of any of this.
Autumn,
dramatic reveal.
Autumn loves 80s music, but she hates the 80 era.
The look is a bit much. If this was in my collection, I'd feel a little nauseated looking at them all the time. So obviously when we were, picking apart each part of the outfit, it's like, oh, I can appreciate this and that, but it's a hard pass for me.
Is it primarily just because the 80s look isn't your taste?
Yeah, and the crimped hair is like a little bit too much to manage. I just wish that they'd done it in a way where it could preserve better. I don't know.
These are, I guess, currently just Walmart
In
exclusives.
the US, they're a Walmart exclusive.
Yeah, and so if you see them, let us know, and let us know if you're planning on buying them or anything like that. And then we will catch you guys next time.
All right.
Thanks for watching.
Goodbye.
Bye.